The automotive mafia doesn't want you to see this video. Here's why. 50% of cars are designed to fail before 100,000 miles through 15 engineered weaknesses that drivers unknowingly trigger every single day. I'm about to blow the whistle on these profit-driven car killers that even experienced mechanics fall for. If you want to fight back against this system, Delaware Stroy, that subscribe button and hit the bell icon because I'm declaring war on expensive repairs and you need to be part of this revolution. The last secret I reveal will make your car practically indestructible while saving you a fortune. Number 15. Stop warming your car wrong during winter. One popular myth that ruins engines is the notion that you should let your car idle for 5 to 10 minutes in winter before driving. However, this practice will cause your engine to wear out twice as fast. When you're idling a modern fuel-injected car, the engine runs rich. The unburnt fuel seeps past the piston rings and into the crankcase. This fuel mixes with and dilutes your engine oil, which reduces its ability to lubricate. Unfortunately, this can cause engine damage and result in a repair bill of several $1,000s. The second problem is that cold idling doesn't warm up the transmission, wheel bearings, or suspension. So if you get in your car and floor it, you'll put unnecessary strain on those parts. The best way to warm your car during winter is to start it and begin driving after 30 to 60 seconds. This is enough time for the oil pressure to stabilize. Don't rev the engine for the first 5 minutes at least, and your car will be golden. Gentle driving warms up the entire drivetrain, which will prolong its lifespan. Number 14. Stop using the regular service schedule. Did you know that the number one cause of engine failure is extended engine oil change intervals? That's why most mechanics, yes, the good ones, recommend a change every 5,000 miles or at least once a year. So why does your manual say 10,000 miles or longer? Actually, that's the regular service schedule. However, 80% of drivers fall under the severe service schedule. The severe service schedule is for drivers who abuse their cars. Do you make a lot of short trips under 10 minutes? Are you often in stop and go traffic? Do you live in an area of extreme heat, cold, or dust for several months of the year? If you answered yes to any of these, then you should be using the severe service schedule. This means your regular maintenance should be done twice as often as normal. For example, if you're meant to swap out oil every 10,000 miles, do it every 5,000 miles and use synthetic oil. Sticking to the regular schedule will lead to sludge and premature engine wear. Also, check your brakes, tires, and filters more often. Using the regular service schedule could cause your car to develop faults right about the time your warranty expires. Number 13. Stop over. Relying on the transmission's parking pawl. Most drivers love automatic cars because they're easy to drive. Unfortunately, they're also a lot easier to ruin. Here's one thing that will shock you. Some experts estimate that 99% of automatic car owners don't know how to park their cars correctly. Many people put the car in park and don't engage the handbrake. After all, the car is safely parked, right? Wrong. Very wrong. Leaving the car in park puts a lot of pressure on the parking pawl, small metal pin the size of a finger that's meant to hold a 4,000-pound vehicle in place. No chance. Over time, the pawl will shear, wear out, or become difficult to disengage. Besides that, if your car is nudged while in park, the pawl could snap. If you don't have $2,500 to $5,000 set aside to fix your transmission, here's how you should park instead. First, put the car in neutral. Then, engage the parking brake. Finally, put the car in park. This way, the weight of the car will be on the parking brake and not the delicate parking pawl. Do this and your pawl will last forever. Number 12. Stop believing in lifetime fluids. Nobody knows your car better than the manufacturer. That's why we generally obey their recommended service intervals, but not when it comes to this. In the past, manufacturers recommended transmission fluid changes every 30,000 to 100,000 miles. Then they started selling so-called lifetime fluids. Unfortunately, this is a misnomer. Lifetime fluids don't actually last forever. They typically wear out about the time your warranty does, which is around 50,000 to 70,000 miles. Depending on how you drive, you might need to change these lifetime fluids every 30,000 miles. That's because heat kills transmission fluids. The more heat you generate, the quicker it breaks down. In some cases, not swapping your transmission fluid on time can lead to complete transmission failure. That's a $5,000 repair if you're unluckier, as high as $7,000 if you're really unlucky. All because you fell for a marketing gimmick. Aim to change your transmission, differential, and transfer case fluids at most every 60,000 miles. This will reduce transmission failure risk by 60%. Number 11, stop driving too slowly. Here's something you don't hear very often. Going slow and steady will wreck your engine. To keep your engine happy, you need to give it a good workout every now and then. That's similar to muscles in your body. They wear out quicker without any stress. When you only drive at 30 miles per hour, your engine will get clogged with carbon deposits. This is particularly bad for diesel engines. Here's an easy way to see if you're exercising your engine properly. If you take the oil cap off and notice white froth, it means there's condensation in the oil. Driving your car at higher speeds for an hour will get the engine running optimally. This will generate enough heat to evaporate the water. Because gasoline is a solvent, a nice spirited drive will also clean your valves and piston rings. Hit the highway a few times a month and spend at least 30 minutes having fun with your car. Number 10, stop neglecting your brake fluid. Every driver knows to change brake pads as soon as they go bad or start squealing. But do you know that brake fluid is even more sensitive? Brake fluid is hygroscopic, which means it absorbs water from the atmosphere. This is dangerous for two reasons. It lowers the boiling point of brake fluid. For example, .4 brake fluid can handle temperatures of up to 446 degrees Fahrenheit. But when contaminated with just 3.7% water, this drops to as low as 284 degrees Fahrenheit. This can't handle the heat from aggressive driving and can cause brake failure. It causes internal corrosion of the brake lines, calipers, and ABS module. Replacing the ABS module alone can cost as much as $1,500. The worst part about water damage is that the brakes could suddenly stop working without warning. Flush your brake fluid every 24,000 miles or every 2 years, regardless of mileage. Number 9. Stop using incorrect tire pressure information. According to the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration, 33,000 accidents a year are caused by tires. The major culprit is, of course, improperly inflated tires. Newbie drivers often make the mistake of using the max PSI number on the tire sidewall. Seasoned drivers know they should use the number written on the door jamb instead. However, what most pros don't know is that this number only applies to summer driving. As the weather gets colder, tire pressure reduces. Typically, you'll lose roughly 1 PSI for every 10 degrees change. That's why some manufacturers recommend you inflate your tires 3 to 5 PSI higher in winter. Using the wrong pressure, whether too high or too low, will affect handling and leave you vulnerable in icy conditions. The wrong PSI also puts stress on the ball joints and tie rods. This can cost up to $1,000 per side to repair. Number 8, stop forgetting the PCV valve exists. What's a PCV valve? That just proves my point. The positive crankcase ventilation valve is a small component that regulates pressure inside your engine. It rarely comes up in shop talk because it only costs $25 and is an easy DIY fix. In other words, it doesn't generate a lot of money for mechanics until it malfunctions. When that happens, pressure builds up in the engine, forcing oil to flow out of the weakest points, such as seals and gaskets. A failing PCV can also cause sludge and increased oil consumption. You can already see that a bad PCV valve will cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. PCV valves should be replaced every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. However, if you're experiencing symptoms already, don't wait. Number 7, stop making exclusively short trips. Did you know that even brand new cars can suffer from rust? I'm not talking about cars driven in areas with extreme salt exposure that will come later. A brand new muffler can rust within 2 years if you only make short trips. Sadly, that isn't where the damage ends. Going on short trips of less than 10 minutes does not give your engine enough time to reach optimal temperature. This allows condensation to accumulate in the oil and the exhaust system. Water in the exhaust will cause rust. An OEM muffler will cost over $1,000 before labor and whatever bogus repairs your mechanic adds on. But sludge is the main thing you should be wary of. One Reddit user had to spend $8,500 to rebuild their Infiniti QX60 engine due to excessive sludge, and the car had only just hit 105,000 miles. Here's the fix. Once a week, take your car out to the highway and have a nice ride for at least 20 minutes. You might also consider taking the longer route back home from work. I know it will raise your gas costs a bit, but a $4,000 to $8,000 repair is a lot worse. Number 6, stop ignoring a weakening battery. Here's a statement that catches many drivers by surprise. Just because the car starts doesn't mean the battery is fine. If your car takes longer to start, you have glitchy electronics, and lights flicker, your battery might be running out of juice. If you continue driving a car with a weakening battery, you're asking for trouble. Failing batteries provide inconsistent or low voltage, which strains the alternator. On top of that, failing batteries can cause electrical glitches that may be hard to trace. Mechanics could spend hours troubleshooting, which shoots up your repair bill. Fuel efficiency also drops when your battery isn't in good health. Altogether, you could lose hundreds of dollars because you didn't replace your battery on time. That's why you should invest in a battery tester. You can get one from Walmart for under $30. While you're there, get an OBD2 scanner if you don't have one. Test your battery every 3 years and don't go more than 5 years without replacing it. Number 5, stop using cheap gasoline. Have you heard people say gas is gas? That is one of the most destructive car myths in the world. It's the reason people use premium gas even when their cars don't need either, vice versa. In this case, we're focusing on the detergent package. Top-tier gas is more expensive than the average stuff because it has more additives. These detergents actively clean fuel injectors, which is particularly crucial for GDI engines. Cheap gas leaves 19 times more carbon deposits on injectors than top-tier gas. The 3 cents you save per gallon will cost you hundreds of dollars in repairs and fuel economy. Oh, and engine performance will also tank. Number 4, stop only washing what you can see. Did you know that washing your car regularly can make you money? Regular cleaning helps protect the paint. When your car's body is in good condition, it retains up to 20% of its value when it's time to sell it. However, what your eyes can see pales in comparison to what's happening underneath. Salt is the enemy of your suspension system. Once it gets stuck in your undercarriage, your subframes, suspension arms, brakes, and fuel lines will rust. These are dangerous, expensive problems that can total your car and your wallet. So if you live in a place where they salt the roads, wash underneath the car regularly, this is also important if you live near the sea. You can also use an oil-based undercoating like wool wax once a year. Number 3, stop using the wrong oil. Did you know that 90% of engine wear happens at startup? This includes the first few miles of driving, by the way. That's because most drivers don't know how to get their cars properly lubricated. And the number one thing people get wrong is oil. Using old oil, the wrong oil, or the right oil at the wrong time can cause severe damage to your engine. This is a major problem for all cars, but most especially turbos. That's because turbocharged engines are vulnerable to low-speed pre-ignition, or superknock. This is when the fuel-air mixture ignites before the spark plug fires. The pre-ignition creates intense pressure that can damage the engine. The major cause is using the wrong oil. So if you drive a turbo or direct injection engine, you must be diligent with oil maintenance. That said, using the wrong oil on other cars will also cause considerable damage. The engine won't be lubricated sufficiently, which can cause overheating and potentially lead to engine failure. Common oil errors include using the wrong weight, topping up with a different oil, using cheap oil, following extended oil change intervals. Number 2, Stop normalizing the hum of a failing wheel bearing. Have you ever watched an old cartoon where an accident occurs and a wheel rolls off a car? Well, it doesn't only happen in cartoons. When you start hearing a humming or gurgling sound every time you turn a corner, you need to get your wheel bearings checked. Unfortunately, many people get used to the sound and ignore it. That is a reckless move that puts you and other motorists in danger. When a wheel bearing is failing, it generates heat of up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This excess heat will affect the suspension and damage the hub. The structural damage can be so severe that the wheel can detach while you're on the highway or after hitting a bump. You can replace a wheel bearing for as little as $350. This might sound like a lot, but it's a lot cheaper than totaling your car. Number 1, stop being a reactive owner. As cars get more modern, drivers become more careless. We expect cars to diagnose their faults without us lifting a finger. That's the disadvantage of the check engine light. Unfortunately, the check engine light doesn't always detect problems. Even worse is that it often alerts you to a problem when it's too late. Being a reactive driver will ruin your car. Instead, you need to pay attention to the sound of your engine and suspension. When you begin to hear strange noises, you should know you need an inspection. Also, pay attention to different smells. Even a sweet smell like maple syrup could mean leaking coolant. Other things to watch out for: new vibrations at specific speeds. Weird transmission shifts different colored smoke from the exhaust. Expensive repairs don't just happen. There's always a warning for several weeks or even months before things go bad. Don't wait for that to happen. The tips in this guide will make you a proactive driver who anticipates dangers and gets ahead of expensive repairs. Giving your car extra attention and using premium fluids will not only get it past 100,000 miles, but could help you more than double it. If you really want to push the envelope, consider adopting the 6 habits that can make your car last over 500,000 miles without major repairs.